How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another video. We do have LR Cell Max confirmed with information that we're going to get into here in a second. But if you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn on notifications where you get notified when we go live and put up more videos. I'm not gonna lie, I already had this red shirt on. I didn't do this because STR Cell Max as well. STR. I didn't do that for that reason whatsoever at all. So this was just a pure coincidence. So we're gonna go ahead and the red, just to get the red vibes right off the bat when we get into everything right now. Boom. So on JP Dokkan battle right now for their Twitter account, or X, whichever one you really want to call it. I still call it Twitter just because that's what I'm going to call it as. If I keep saying X out here like that, I feel like YouTube bots gonna think I'm talking about something else, and I ain't trying to go down that route. So he is STR. His stats kind of okay, not gonna lie. We do have translations from Goresh right here, but we will be getting into the super attack animation. So he is a yellow coin unit, so he is a yellow coin LR legendary banner. He is going to have a pity, so if you really want to summon for him on JP Dokkan battle, there you go. I'm really hoping that he's going to help the gamma stock rise, like I said previous days and stuff like that. So let's see those animations. Let's see how good these animations actually look for this yellow coin. Hopefully they did him justice. Okay. Hey, that entrance is wild. Hey, I like this. Okay. Yo, his animations are really nice. Oh, he's AoE too. Oh, sugar. Okay, he might be wild. Animations are pretty solid, not gonna lie there. I really do mess with this card so far, just purely on animations and just because it's Cell Max. Coincidence that he's STR? I do not think not whatsoever at all, just because, you know, Beast Gohan is STR as well. I'm actually surprised he's not for some reason AGL or anything like that, but it does make sense. He's red, STR, we get it. So like I said, his stats, what I was saying before when we looked at everything for his animations, they're okay. Run of the mill. The HP is high. I'm not gonna lie. For this to be just base stats, the HP is pretty high. So we're gonna have to see what happens there. But I'm very much hoping that he's just incredibly nasty, like incredibly nasty. So again, shout out to Goresh for the translations for all of these units all the time, man. Shout out to that dude. So leader skill, artificial life forms, or super bosses category 4 key 150. Ooh, 150. Ooh, that's kind of dookie, not gonna lie. It is kind of dookie to just be 150% on that one, but you know, that gives some room for easy A and all that stuff later down the line, so I'm not that worried about it whatsoever at all. His super attacks, his 12 key super attack, maximum crusher. Oh, and maximum, does that, oh, okay, not terrible on super attack names there. All right. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes colossal damage. And then the 18 key super attack greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to all enemies, and greatly lowers attack and defense. Again, that greatly lowers attack and defense is very good for these new hard events, that you're able to lower their attack and also defense depending on phases and stuff like that. So that's actually very valuable to even have that. So that's pretty good. I'm going to assume he's obviously world tournament crazy, I'm going to assume. That passive activates entrance animation once only at the start of the character's attacking turn when there's another artificial life forms or super bosses category ally on the team, and for 3 turns gain an attack and defense 100%, guards all attacks. Okay, there you go, there's your guards all attacks, and performs an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. All right, so for the 3 turns, guards all attacks and has a built-in additional that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. So built-in super attack mechanic, and another 100 attack and defense right off the bat. That's not bad. That's pretty solid in my honest opinion, especially since all you need is artificial life forms or super bosses. And again, hopefully this is making the Gammas look good. I'm just saying, I don't know yet, but hopefully this is making the Gammas stock rise, like I've been saying. Key +5 in attack and defense, 300% at the start of turn. So that's 400% attack and defense for 3 turns. Ooh, okay. And a high chance for another super attack. Oh, okay. Gain an additional key +1 attack and defense. Attack 200% per attack performed. Max is 5 key and attack 100%. So damn, every time he gets in another attack, it's screaming additionals right now. Also, that'll actually work out for 2 turns up there with his entrance, because you'll be able to have another high chance. So technically you have the shot of getting 3 super attacks. Currently, from what I'm reading right now, just from right now, you have 3 shots of getting a super attack for 3 turns. So, and that is technically really for just 2 turns that he's going to be on. So that's already pretty good. And gain an additional key +1 and defense 20% per attack received. Up to 5, so basically you're getting 10 attack and another 100% attack and defense, and 5 super attacks and 5 attacks received. I mean, he's building too. Performs an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Wow. 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 So on my count for 3 turns, that's 4 super attacks possible. Well, technically speaking, you're definitely going to get 2, and then the other 2 are just for the hidden potential system, and then for 3 turns for technically your 2 rotations. Okay. Gain an additional defense 250% and reduce damage received by 30% if all allies attacking in the same turn are artificial life forms, super bosses, or movie bosses category. Okay, so yeah, the Gammas being on this team helps out a lot more. I can't remember if Gammas are slot 1 or slot 2, but in my honest opinion, I think this is helping the Gammas out. I might throw the Gammas up here in a second at the end of this, just to sort of put it back on the staff so you can read it off, see what they're doing as well too. You make your own assumptions and stuff. But okay, so he's got damage reduction. He's pretty much stacking. He has additionals already built in. Like, I mean, what else? What else here? So gain an additional attack 250% and chance to perform a crit hit plus 30% whenever there is no superhero category ally attacking in the same turn. Wow. Okay, so never mind. You gain an additional 250% attack and chance to perform a crit hit plus 30% whenever there is no superhero category ally attacking in the same turn. Well, that sucks for the Gammas there, because, well, yeah. So maybe their stock ain't going up so much, especially, well, unless you want, if you don't want the attack 250%, if you don't care about having a more attack 250% and plus 30% crit chance, then hey, sure, but it's kind of sucky, not gonna lie. Performs an additional super attack within the turn after receiving a super attack. Wow, so if he gets supered, he is literally like, all right, I'm gonna super you back again. So that's on my account for 3 turns. That's 5 super attacks. Yeah. If you could see my face currently right now, you would be going, damn. Yep. I fully understand. Like, I'm low-key cheesing right now because I'm like, yo, this card is about to be stupid. Like, just on paper. And I hate, first of all, let me put the camera back on real quick for this one. First of all, like, for all the people that can't read whatsoever at all, like, I hope that me saying this is like going, oh, because y'all been talking about units that don't have damage reduction or guard or anything like that. So active can be used after 4 or more turns pass from the start of battle, and all allies attacking in the same turn are on artificial life forms or super boss category, or after 6 or more turns have elapsed from the start of battle, and all allies attacking in the same turn are extreme class only. Massively raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage for 1 turn, defense plus 999%, and all enemies attacks are redirected to this character. Defense 999%. Is that the highest? What? That is wild. Okay, so basically he's a crazy tank at that point in time, because you still got everything happening up here in the passive, and then on the super attacks are greatly raising attack and then lowering attack and defense. And again, he's still gonna be doing that on events that you can do that as. So effectively, he's gonna be hitting harder, and they're gonna be hitting weaker. Like that's crazy. That is crazy. Wow, big bad bosses category. Loki kind of just went. Phew. Oh, like it just went up, boy. Goodness gracious. All right, so like I said, I was going to throw up the gammas 1 and 2 just so you can see exactly what they're doing and stuff like that. Just that way you can kind of sort of, get what you need to look at right here, make your own assumptions on the units and stuff like that. But yeah, Cell Max is crazy. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you, Cell Max is pretty freaking crazy. Holy moly, man. Like, holy moly. I do feel like that Cell Max is going to be good with the gammas. I do feel like even though you won't be able to get that attack 250% and crit 30% chance and stuff like that, I mean, I understand that might be a big deal for a lot of people, but you could also just take him off the rotation whenever you want. You could literally always take them off rotation, because you got to remember they're in artificial life forms. So that's insanity. That is absolutely insanity. So I do feel like now is looking pretty good for the gammas on Global Dokkan Battle currently right now. Listen, I know I say that it looks good and stuff like that because, I still do feel like you should probably at least go for 1 copy of each unit that comes out for the anniversary. Again, like I said, just because of this and like artificial life forms in terms of just the team alone, yeah, it's looking a whole lot better with Cell Max. Cell Max, in my opinion, is pretty up there on paper. He's pretty up there with LRs right now. Now, I don't know on actually what am I talking about. Just from looking at him currently right now, I'm not an idiot. I can definitely tell you he's wild. The showcases for him are going to be insane. They're probably going to be some of the most watched showcases in Dokkan Battle for a good little bit, just for the simple fact that it's Cell Max, a playable Cell Max, and he's, in my honest opinion, he's wild. In my honest opinion, this guy is crazy, like crazy. So I'm just gonna say, Cell Max, massive W. Let me know in the comment section below if you're looking forward to this guy on JP and also on Global whenever he comes out. Ooh, I'm hoping he's coming out like in that downtime in maybe like Topo Celebration or something like that, because man. Other than that, if you're new to the channel, you like what you see, subscribe and turn on notifications where you get notified when we go live and put up more videos. Other than that, stay safe and I'm out. Peace.